by 22 points in a third quarter, which only resulted in 2 goals, 10 being scored. Away go the Swans, but Neil Cordy is in the way. Kicks daintily across the ground, looking for Steve McPherson. Beautiful pair of hands, this fellow. Skills personified. Kicks wide, looking for Edmund. Wayne Carroll's the man pursuing him. The kick by Edmund will remain in, and the mark by Carter in defence was excellent.
Carter bringing the ball back up towards wing position. Round and Purser. In there was Stevie Wright, pushed aside, but Murphy taking it out now for the Swans as they goes out wide, and Brad Hardy, who has had a feast today, is going to take another possession as he gets it across to Foster. He knocks it on to Neil Cordy. He struggles to get hold on the ball, and diving on the ball now, the Swans a throw. It was a Footscray player, and it was thrown out, and the free kick will go to Morwood. Tony Morwood for the Swans, goes up forward, over Frangalis' head. The back of the pack is Saggers. He gets shoved aside. Player coming in there is Ford for Footscray. And Footscray coming out through Brian Quarters. He runs the ball out wide. Purser would like a bit more speed because he's got Holden right on his hammer. Holden trying to get hold of the ball. And in fact, those two players go to the ground with the ball, and the umpire will come in and take over.
So a chance now for the Swans. They've got to score early in this quarter. Umpire Peter Howe bounced, not a very high bounce, indicating that there's been a bit of rain here. McPherson, who's down in defence, gets the hand pass across to Brian Cordy. Peart the chance, couldn't mark, off the hands, it comes down to Daniels. Oh, nice tackle then by Murphy, forces Daniels over the boundary line for a throw-in. Daniels having a go at Wright, or is it Vicky Versa? But number 26, number 11 were the protagonists there. But it makes no difference, there'll be a throw-in.
And Round gets in front, gets the ball down, but Royal slips in front and takes it away. He goes out wide, looking out there for Hawkins. He's got skill. He showed it on that occasion. Well-judged mark in front of his opponent in Bays. He goes out wide, looking for Bamblett, who's held some good marks today. Edmund in there with a chance. Duursma uses his knees. Here comes Bamblett. Bamblett runs up towards goal, tops it across the pit. He puts it through, and Footscray, who scored first blood in the final quarter. Footscray 12-12. 84, Swans 88-56. 2 minutes into the final quarter, and that danger man, Les Bamblett, was a player who got Footscray that well-earned goal. Not off his boot, but he created it, and Peart just stood in the goal square and popped it through.
Well, it must have been the raffle number, I think, up on the board, because 13,026 people here at the game. 28 points lead now to Footscray. A bit of breathing space for them as Wright goes through, gets one high and will get the free kick. But the Swans have plenty of time to get back into this one, because they're kicking with the breeze. And the ball's got to be transferred now back into the centre to Wright, who decides to give it to one of the best kicks in the Swans side. That's Carroll. His kick up there to the pocket. Oh, nearly the mark to Danaher. He couldn't quite pull it in. Comes out wide to Evans. Evans swings around, has a shot for goal. Saggers is there being out-jostled. And good play then by Purser to come in and lend a hand to Kellett. And the ball forced through for a behind.
Hardy does a little kick to himself. Away he runs again. Another statistic coming up for Brad Hardy. 22nd kick for the afternoon as he puts it up towards the wing position. Billy Picken flies from behind. Punched away by Dennis Carroll.
And the ball up to the half-forward line. Evans gets the hand pass out from Frangalis. Evans over the top to Holden. Holden on to Duursma. Duursma, low trajectory kick, puts it through for a goal. And what a magnificent goal it was, and some very slick hand passing. No, it wasn't Duursma, it was Bays.
Should be able to tell by that big gap in his teeth there, Clark. Quite a...
Unfortunately, I couldn't see it when he was
going the wrong way. But it looks like a prize fighter, missing half the teeth on the front there. Ball bounce. Round. Can the Swans get another one quickly? They've certainly answered that first goal that Footscray got going. But here comes the man who created the last one, Leslie Bamblett. Can he run it up into the breeze again? Second bounce. He's going to do it all on his own. Magnificent goal play. 13 goals, 12.90. Swans 9.963. Excited Footscray supporters sitting on the edge of their seats in this final quarter. Anxious about the result. But certainly Les Bambler doing everything he can to take them out of their misery and make sure they come away with the 4 points.
Four goals to Les Bambler, the 27 points lead to Footscray, and away they go again. No, they're not, because Stevie Wright's in the way. The high kick to half forward. That's going to put the forward line under pressure. Foster, no, that was Brian Cordy under pressure. Frank Garlis is there. Cordy gets it wide there for McLean. Anthony Danaher laconically gets it through the pack, comes out towards Bays. Bays is kicked into the pocket. Forward won't get there. And the ball over the boundary line for a throw in the forward pocket. Well, the Swans need a goal here. They're trailing by 27 points, although the quarter is just a little over 5 minutes old.
Swans came from well behind in the second quarter, and can they do it again? As the ball knocked away from Capper, as it coming out of defence now is McPherson as he goes up, puts it up towards Daniels. Very clever football by Daniels. He taps it across to Bamlett. And it's not Bamlett, in fact it's McLean. McLean goes out wide, but Carter's going to be up there. Looks for taking the one-handed mark again. Can't quite do it. He was under pressure from Searle, and the ball to be thrown in, and the Footscray supporters getting excited. Footscray back into attack. If they get the next goal, it's going to make it pretty tough for the Swans, but the Swans will be doing everything they can. Billy Picken gets his body in there, dives on the ball, knocked away from the ball. In there also is McLean. Here's Bahaja for Footscray, and umpire Howe will come in and bounce.
Billy Picken gives Bahaja just a little shove. He's had a good day. Picken round gets the tap down. Bahaja gets the kick to half forward. In the way was Browning. Kicks wide to Bays. Bays can steady, coming at him as Wallace, but he gets the long kick to half forward. Up goes Saggers, couldn't mark. Frangalis on the wrong side of the pack. Foster is there for Footscray, and there'll be a bounce at half forward.
Saggers, who looks a promising forward for the Sydney Swans, came out well then, nearly held it. Purser over Danaher, knocks it down, taken by Royal. Both those players been important cogs in the Footscray machine this afternoon. Peared in there, comes out to right. Russell about to come off on the ground again off interchange as it goes out wide to Frangalis, takes a mark, tries to get around Purser. Those long arms of Purser scragged him though. Daniels in there, Murphy, Frangalis for the Swans. Beset upon an umpire, Bridge will come in and bounce.
Well, the skills may not be there, but the endeavour is. Purser against Danaher. Purser gets the tap down. He gets it at the second attempt. He's got strength, this fellow. He's going one way, then the other. Daniels was the target. Cleverly done Murphy, though, to keep the Swans into play. Ackley's there, pushed over the line, but the ball is still in play. Now it's out as McLean is tackled there by Ackley. So play on the right half forward flank for the Swans, and they're trailing by 27 points. Ball
thrown in. Danaher gets in front, gets one over his shoulder. Play on, says the umpire. McLean taken to the ground. Finally the ball comes out, and it's taken by Ford. It gets the ball up, pack of players round at the back. In there's Peart. He dives on the ball, and he's just about whipped up his feet as he was doing that diving attempt at the ball, and he'll take the free kick for the low tackle. He goes out wide, chance there for Footscray's. Daniels takes a mark on his chest, happily snaffles it in front of Murphy. He goes out looking up there forward for Bahaja. In there is Bamlett. Bamlett flicks it over his head to Royal, gets the good bounce, has the shot for goal, but he messes it up. In fact, he can't even register behind as it goes out of bounds on the fall to be brought back into play by Mark Browning. Man on the mark there is Jimmy Edmund, and the Swans have got to get moving. They trail by 27 points, and time is going to run out unless they can start scoring goals. Browning, one of the top kick getters for the Swans. The clearing kick, a good one. Peared up high, couldn't quite get it. Ackley has it, pushed into the ground. Holding the ball, says the umpire, and Peart will get the free kick. The kick looking for Bamlett. Browning's on him. Off hands, it comes down to Royal. Royal tries to break clear. Picken's got it, falls down. Holding the ball, says umpire Peter Howe. And Brian Royal. What
What a great little rover this fellow is. Has the free kick as Neil Cordy runs past, but Royal is going to drive the ball up to the teeth of goal, I thought, but he was looking for the lead from Sewell. It come unstuck. Holden's clearing kick marked by Hawkins. Hawkins can chip it over to Wallace. Wallace with Dennis Carroll there decides to go back, and he will drive the ball goalwards, looking further afield. Where are the leads? They're not coming. And Stevie Wallace, been a busy centre player. Hardy's up on the half-forward line. He's a back pocket. But Wallace now kicks it into a strong breeze. Off hands. Oh, and Dersma decides to push it through when Barry Round couldn't pull in the one-handed mark. And the difference now, 28 points in favour of Footscray. And we've played just on 10.5 minutes into this final quarter.
Well, there's a man on screen now who's given his all today. Rod Carter bringing the ball back for the Swans. He's going to go right towards the centre of the ground. Attempted mark there by Neil Cordy. Couldn't grab it in, but there's a free kick for a high tackle, and that free kick will in fact go to Brad Hardy. Hardy coming up for his 22nd kick of the afternoon. And in fact, there's a free kick upfield. There's an infringement upfield, and Footscray are going to take the free kick further upfield, and the ball will be taken by Brad Hardy, and Jimmy Edmund missed it, Clark, but certainly something happened about 30 metres out of the Footscray goal, and Jimmy Edmund with a chance now to kick Footscray further ahead. He's lining up for Footscray's 14th goal, and deadly kick, Jimmy Edmund. 14-13-97 Footscray, Sydney Swans 9-9-63.
It wasn't in doubt from there, and Footscray showed its class in the last quarter when there was some danger to get home by 26 points. 4 goals to 3 the Dogs kicked against the wind. 4 goals each to Edmund and Bamblett for the winners, and 4 to Tony Danaher for the Swans.